All right, guys, we are back with the 5th episode. Today's guest is a last-minute guest. He's one of my very best friends since I was young, and we've kind of got him up into hunting a little bit here in the past few years, and you all know him from our last famous TikTok video with the crossbow. He's a very great guy. Count on him for anything. Y'all get ready to meet Jayden Riggs. What's up, J Rock, cuz?
And before anybody asks what's going on with my face here, I think it's poison oak. Me and Kitchen we went hunting this weekend, and the next morning I end up with a rash on my face. So I think I'm all right. I'm not dying or nothing. So,
I heard that's what happens when you use a crossbow.
yeah.
He hates the crossbow hate, dude.
I don't, for real. I just know everybody's talking shit on TikTok.
He hates the crossbow hate.
About the crossbow is I'm not very good with a bow, right? So if
you just started hunting this year too.
Yeah, like putting towards effort into it. Usually, I mean, I rifle hunted a few years ago and stuff like that, but when I graduated high school, I never really had time. I went to work, so I worked 60 hours a week, so
yeah.
I never really. I'm always out of town.
No, for sure. When you're first starting out, for sure, or using a compound is pretty difficult regardless, but using a crossbow is way more ethical. I mean, you're going to make a better shot 99% of the time.
Yeah.
And you're going to wound a lot less animals and stuff. So
Screw the haters, dog. Screw the haters.
That's what I was.
Any kind of hunting's any kind of hunting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As long as you're in the woods, man, that's all that matters. Before we get too far into this, though, we have some stuff that was given to us to shout out on the podcast. What is it? It's a Eagle Valley Cutlery. They gave us this cool cutlery board. They gave us a hoodie and the beanie that I'm wearing, and a hoodie. I'll show them the hoodie too. Y'all go check them out, man. They're in let me see that hoodie. I had it on my... Man, they are in, where's it at? It's in Ripley, Ohio, man. Shout out to them. Y'all go check them out. Support local business, and I would wear it, but it's way too hot. But y'all go ahead and give them a look. Buy knives if you can. Do anything you can to give them business. They gave us a little bit of business, so we're gonna help them in return. But anyway,
back to the crossbow. Back to the crossbow. If I'm gonna put forth effort towards something, and I'm hunting a deer, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not very good with the compound. I did have a compound, and I would practice, and like I was not on at all. So, and I never really took the time to practice.
Yeah.
So if I'm putting corn out and salt block out, spending my money on, trying to hunt this buck, I want something, especially for the first year, maybe the first 2 years, where I know I can at least get a good shot on him. Because if I go out there with a compound, and I miss the deer, I'm going to be so fucking pissed.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean,
and there's
at least this year I'm going to use it.
There's no real hate here for sure, man. I would use a crossbow. I mean, I've used a crossbow in the past. I've never even killed a deer with my bow yet. I've been practicing with it for years, and I'm still not great, but it takes a lot of getting used to and a lot of time put in to really be good with one.
Oh, I've just now got into my bow, man, this year. Well, last year too, but I really just now got my bow fixed. So
for any man hating on another man, you should really evaluate yourself. I feel like women are the only people that we should hate on each other. If you're another man hating on another man about how he's doing things and getting things done, you should take a real good look in the mirror about yourself.
Hey, true words have never been spoken. I agree, brother.
Yeah.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. So I actually did end up, me and Jayden went out last year and we killed his first turkey. And that was absolutely something I'll never forget. Great hunt. Couldn't write it up any better. First Ohio turkey he's ever killed. First Ohio turkey I've ever seen hit the ground.
Yeah,
and it was awesome.
I've never been to Ohio.
Oh man, it's literally no different. Where we
I mean, it's gotta be a cool experience.
But it's
going
cool
out of
to
state.
go out of state and watching Jayden, and that was his first turkey ever, so that was pretty cool. All in all.
It was
Taking
awesome.
anybody turkey hunting for the first time is like,
Oh yeah,
it's the best. I love taking anybody hunting.
and we went kind of a couple days, and we had some like luck struggles, and he really didn't have to do too much hunting. Like like when you're first figuring out what's going on, it can kind of suck. But we had struggles the first 2 days, and then after that, it was pretty well all good.
Yeah.
Well,
We pulled up out there and we seen them turkey in the field, and we ran around the house and ran down a hill, up a hill, and kitchen called him in, and we got the job done.
Hey,
That's
I got
pretty
that
cool.
sweet mouth on me, brother.
was it pretty quick?
Sweet lips. Oh, super quick.
Right in.
We didn't really
Well,
have to
we-
put too much effort in.
No.
I think we went.
He
3
said he's
times.
been seeing them in this field. The guy that owned it has been seeing them in this field, and we kind of just saw him, and I got set up down in the bottom. It's like we took off running. We sprinted like it was daylight, and I hit a call, and he gobbled and gobbled, never come. He kept walking away, so we snuck up the hill. We actually ran up the hill, and I called him out of this field straight back to us, and it's all good. And it was pretty fun, man. I really enjoyed it. We're gonna do it again this year, and hopefully we'll we'll do it whenever we kill a deer this year.
Oh yeah. If I'm not out of town or anything, out of town working or whatever, we can. Am I sounding robotic or something?
Yeah, that's all right.
Fix it real quick.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna take a break. Every time that something goes wrong, man. But whatever. We're back. Sorry about that, Jayden. Yeah, we're talking about Steven's never killed one in Ohio. He would love to, and something about you'll never forget the day, Jayden. What it was, but
I don't know.
I don't ever want to forget the day neither, man. It was awesome. I love to hunt.
I'm just blessed to have a place to hunt. I'm grateful for the guy that lets me come out there and hunt whenever I want.
You wouldn't believe how hard it is to
Bro.
find a place to hunt nowadays, for real.
Yeah, I've never really. Well, we did lease land when me and my grandfather we leased land when I was in high school, and then some people from New York moved down here and outbid us by like $3,000.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's literally stupid to try to lease somewhere to hunt, man. People that are coming in and like getting all the land like up from up north and taking the hunting from small town people that's been hunting there forever.
Yeah.
That's like a big challenge everybody faces all the time.
Yeah, you really just gotta have your own land nowadays, or
Oh,
you ain't
for
gonna
sure.
get it. Them out of town people's gonna get it.
Yeah, for sure, man. We actually are live streaming on TikTok right now. We probably start doing this every time we go live. But we did have a question about saddle hunting, which I don't know if you know anything much about it, but I don't know any really good saddle setups. I don't saddle hunt myself. I always hang like, what kind of tree stand do you hang? I know you.
I just got like a buddy stand right now. That's the one I
Yeah.
gotta put out there. My foreman at work actually uses a saddle stand. He was telling me about it the other day. He loves it, but I don't really know much about it. He said it's like 8 pounds total to pack in the woods. He can
Oh,
get
that
any
would be-
tree he wants to.
Oh,
all
yeah.
all that is probably beneficial, but I have no idea really what the real benefits are with them. And
Well, comfort for sure I've seen, but also just hang sticks on the tree, man, and get them muddy or those big game like little platforms, and I just like sit up there and hunt as much as I can, or like I'll go hanging on any tree I want, like any tree. Them things will go on any tree, man. Seriously, I love it. But me and Jayden got his spot set up in Ohio, and he's got a blind built up there. And it's in this big old field, man, and I think he's going to have some luck out there. It's right back in some big woods and some acorns, and there's been deer scrapes in there. He already has a decent buckling camera. He's just going to try to wait for bigger, or hopefully he kills that one.
yeah, well, you're doing better than most of us already. We ain't got really nothing on camera worth.
No.
We just put that out so Saturday too.
Yeah.
Saturday night, a new camera, a few bags of corn, and we got $3, 2 little ones, one decent sized one.
Yeah, I've killed the one that's decent. Like, that's his first deer or whatever. I mean, it'd be awesome for him to kill. I mean, I don't know. Everybody, it's in Ohio. It's gonna be cool as hell to see him kill his first deer too. Hopefully, I'm there.
Yeah.
It'll be my first buck, not my first deer.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully it's all on camera too. I mean, not even just for like the likes and stuff on YouTube or whatever. Like just to have that. Yeah, just to have that forever for yourself, for your kids, future kids, whatever. It's really cool to have all that stuff.
I wish I had my first deer that I ever killed on video camera.
Oh man, mine was sweet as hell. Like I said, me and my grandfather, we leased land, right? And it was me, Alan, and my grandfather. We're hunting in this blind in the middle of the field out in Minerva. And, my papa, he just said, take a shot at these two does. These two does come walking up, me and Alan sitting in the blind. So we get ready and we line them up, and my grandfather goes 3, 2, 1, and we both shoot at the same time. I mean, we shot him in the head. We don't want to chase him down.
That's redneck as hell.
Dude, both of the deers just dropped, man, and it's my first deer. I mean, my heart was beating out of my chest, and me and Alan looked at each other, giving each other fist bumps and everything. It was awesome. I wish I had it on video, dude. It was so cool.
Yeah, dude. That's why we try to kind of get into this so his kids can watch it. A lot of his kids watch all of our videos. And
I mean, this year we could have had Auburn's first turkey on camera if somebody get out of bed. Been sweet.
I've been talking about it a million times. I had no faith that this 4-year-old was going to smoke a turkey at 30 yards, and she did, man. Yeah. Unbelievable. But, Brody, you said you got a question? What's the question? Go ahead and ask, Brody.
We had somebody on the pod ask, does scent killer work, and what brand of scent killer do you prefer?
Scent killer? Nah, don't use the shit, man.
Yeah, right now, I mean, scent killer I feel like everybody loved scent killer for a long time, but you just got to hunt the wind now, I feel like. Yeah. Hunt the wind. Don't worry about the scent killer.
Hunt smart. Use Ozonics. Peanut butter. Ozonics is okay, man. I know Ryan had Ozonics for a long time, and he kills big deer, but I mean, I've just now got into bow hunting, and my scents just basically played off good wind and, hunting with the good winds, making sure that you're not leaving a big scent trail coming in there and stuff. And
yeah, I know it's hard to not go hunting when you got the opportunity, but if the wind's not right, just
don't go hunting.
You're better off not going in there.
Yep, you scare a big deer. I scared one deer from scent last year, and he never showed back up on camera. That won't happen every time,
Yeah.
But it will happen. It does happen.
I mean, right now, during the bow season, when they're not really rutting or anything, too, they're way more sensitive to everything. Like, they smell you, they see you. They're a lot more focused, so it's just better to go in there and play the wind.
Do you guys wash your all's clothes after you get done hunting? Or do you
To be honest, I don't think I've ever washed my hunting clothes. I swear to God.
Hey, when I was young, I went like 3 years without washing my hunting clothes. And I smelled like a little shit turd.
During hunting season, I don't wash mine. Like where we got rained on, like it's kind of smells like mildew a little bit.
Yeah. I'd rather smell like mildew than anything else out there.
I mean, it don't even matter, man. If you're hunting good wind, 9 times out of 10, like Ryan, he don't use no scent killer, which he's supposed to do the pod at some point, but we're waiting on him. But he don't use no scent killer.
Like bounty and game.
Yeah, I used to
sniff you out of the woods.
Cut off like cedar branches and stuff. Put them in my suitcase with all my shit in it. That was pretty cool.
It smells so good, dude.
I used to dump it all in there and just let it sit in there for years.
It does smell so good. It does smell so good. Like was it called a red cedar?
I don't know what's
red. It's like red. You cut it open, it's red.
Yeah.
Rub that shit up. My dad was like breaking it and smelling it.
Yeah, I used to break the needles off of it and throw them in my bag.
What is it?
Like off cedar, just a regular cedar tree. Just cut the bark off. It smells really potent. Like, jeez, Brody. It's just real potent scent, and it's really, I don't know, it's really strong. But I'm sure it's not foolproof.
No, I mean, I don't know, man. Everybody has their own ways of hunting. As long as you're hunting and you're doing it the right way. I mean, an opinion's like an asshole. Everybody's got one. But,
I heard Brody got 2.
What's the question, buddy? You had another question, dude?
What are your thoughts on nose jammer?
Nose jammer? I loved it forever whenever I hunted the rut.
Yeah, I used it for a long time.
Stuff was so good, yeah. I used it forever in the rut.
I fucking use that shit as deodorant. It smells good.
It does smell good. It smells like old, like, I don't even know, like sweet. It smells sweet, man.
I don't know if it really works, but I did.
I mean, it's not. I guess if you look it up on Safari, it's gonna say it works. So you'll buy it, but I don't know. Is it really proven? Like if you hunt on a bad wind and you just hit it up. Look it up, Brody. You got a fact about the wind?
About the nose jammer, it says it is a vanilla acorn attractant. That's why where you get the sweet smell for in the nose jammer.
Oh well, I know they had like nose jammer you can spray on your corn and stuff. Is that it? Yeah. He said it was sweet.
I was talking about like the actual scent killer.
Yeah, I was talking about the scent killer too, but I think he was talking about the corn. But I don't know. He said that nose jammer. I don't know if the pod can hear Brody, but he said that nose jammer is like vanilla and sweet and something else. I don't even know. Acorn, yeah. Okay, it's okay, Brody. We're moving on. Go ahead, Jayden. What was you gonna say? You looked very intrigued about to say something.
I was just gonna say I don't know what you guys are talking about with the nose jammer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you are still pretty new in hunting, man, and I mean that's not something you have to know, but just staying and hunting good winds early season and the rut. I mean, any dumb redneck can kill a deer in the rut. Like I've killed all these deer in the rut. Like I've never killed one with my bow, so like I'm really getting into bow hunting. I've passed a lot of deer. Don't get me wrong. I've hunted good wind and I've hunted all this, and I've passed some good deer that I probably would have killed. But
the older I get, the more patience I have for hunting and fishing and stuff like that. When I was growing up, I was always in sports, man. I played sports, and then when I got in high school, I started partying or whatever.
Yeah, you kind of hear the same stuff out of a lot of people. Yeah, you hear the same stuff out of a lot of people. Like people don't have the patience for like fishing mostly, but people don't like to sit and wait. And if you do it right, you don't really have to sit and wait a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, there's fun ways to fish, man.
The more I enjoy it, man. I love being out in the woods, whether it's hunting or hiking or whatever the hell.
Yeah, Jayden's helped me a lot, like working on my stuff. So is Brody, man. Brody, well, you got another question, man? You got another question?
We got here, Petty Mama T said, where do you all hunt?
Where do we hunt? Well, pretty self-explanatory.
We're not allowed to say that.
Yeah, we let's throw them off, man. Why you hunting Florida?
I'm in Nebraska this weekend, I think.
Yeah, no. Seriously though, Kentucky is the only. I've hunted in Mississippi, Alabama. Where else, man? Where else? Is that it? Kentucky, Mississippi, Ohio?
Mostly we hunt northern Kentucky, Ohio, but we've hunted in several spots. Alabama, Kentucky mostly. I've hunted Montana. Or no, Wyoming.
The question was, where do we hunt? Yeah, the question was, where do we hunt? I don't know. People that are listening to the podcast are going to be confused as shit. They have no idea what we're talking about.
Can they not hear him?
I mean, it's fine. I mean, they can probably
hear
him. They're just not used to us answering live questions.
Yeah,
I think they can hear him because I hear him through you guys. I
feel like it's pretty solid content still. I feel like people are going to like it.
Oh, yeah, hopefully. I hope so, man. I hope y'all keep coming back. Thank you for the support, though. I said that, but we've been kind of slacked on the videos. I've been trying to kill a deer, man. It's been super hard. It's been super hard to create content right now just because I've been trying to kill a deer. I've been hunting. All my time's been up with hunting and helping everybody else hunt, and it's been fun. Jayden, how has life been for you, though? I try to ask everyone that question to make sure everything's doing good in life.
Oh, man, it's going great, just working and, making money. That's about all I do. I'm 7 weeks no alcohol right now. No beer, no nothing.
I wish I would have known that before I walked in here with that bottle of vodka I had.
You ain't got to worry about me.
No, that's good, dude, though. Congratulations, for real.
Yeah. I like to take a break every once in a while. Sometimes
I'll it's good.
Fall off the wagon and lose the real focus, and I try to achieve my goals. And drinking ain't gonna get you there.
For sure.
Hey, man, brother, that's what I already had my New Year's resolution about. Like, I was gonna stop playing video games and like focus on this stuff, which I kind of found a way to mix in both a little bit. Kind of had like I've been seeing them TikToks, man. Them TikToks get me when you're like late night watching. And it's like, wake up! Wake up! And I'm like crying, dude. I got tears in my wake up! Or it'll be a girl getting ready to like bust into a nasty ass twerk video, and I'm like, she's like, really?
Dude, do you guys have Twitter?
I have, but I barely get on it anymore. Twitter's rough.
Twitter's porn, dude.
Yeah,
Texas porn.
Twitter's just straight up. I mean, gosh dang.
It's porn, dude. I
You don't
love
even
it.
gotta follow it or nothing, you know. It's on there. I mean,
Yeah.
whether you look at it or not,
Yeah, it don't
it's
matter
still
what you
on
search
there.
for, it's on there.
I love it, dude. It is so hot in here, man. It's so
Yeah.
hot in here.
Yeah, it is. You got another
Alright, Wiki.
question, Brody?
You got another question?
Andrew Braden here on the TikTok Live asked, have y'all ever hunted Indiana and would you like to?
Or did we hunt? Oh, Ryan hunted Indiana.
My brother hunted Indiana last year. He had a really big, not a big deer, but a respectable deer on camera last year. He hunted it a lot.
He saw it. He
I
couldn't
don't
get a
think
shot.
Did he get a shot at it?
No, he couldn't get a shot.
Okay.
He
yeah,
saw
I
it. It
think
come
was-
out, and he said he couldn't get a shot or something. He said, "Oh, I was going to," or something. I don't know. He might not have. He's never on the podcast to know. So
Yeah.
make sure we
He'd be,
grill his
he'd
ass.
be a good one to ask about that, but I don't have any. I mean, I would hunt Indiana. I just don't have any like real. I know there's big deer in Indiana. I mean, I just hadn't ever really thought about it. I guess
Yep.
I'm more about killing a deer that I can kill here in Kentucky. I ain't done that yet with a bow, so
Yeah, I'm really ready to kill one with a bow, man.
Am I sounding robotic to y'all?
No, you're all good. Are we bad? All right, that's cool. We had
Do
Sorry.
you not sound robotic in your head?
no, I'm good now.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
good.
I could deal with it. I can deal with it if it's
We're
good,
good, man.
good. But I don't
We're
want
good.
to-
I mean, let's keep rocking and rolling. I mean,
All right.
well, that shut off. But sorry, but I was trying to think of what I was going to ask you, Jayden Riggs from Maysville, Kentucky.
Ask away, man.
So the turkey last year. I'll go ahead.
So this question is specifically for Jayden.
Okay,
It says
specifically
it's
for
from Mags. I have a question for Jayden. Is he single?
Oh, that's the question he didn't want to get asked on the whole podcast. That's the whole question he didn't want to get asked on the podcast. He can't even answer it, dude. He can't even answer it.
I'm in a
Situation
complicated.
slip.
Yeah, it's complicated. I'm single, but I ain't single. I'm not going to entertain no other female.
Are we on Love Island or the Never Quit Outdoors podcast? God damn it.
I'm focused on one girl.
He's
right
focused
now.
on hunting, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody has time for hoes when they're in the hunting season, man. I'll be right back.
All right, and we're back.
Oh,
Brody's
man.
got some more weird questions. I'm sure you got anything else to ask, Brody?
Yeah, Brody.
Nothing
Brody.
weird?
Brody.
You want to know when we lost our virginity or anything like that, Brody? Hmm?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
there's
keep
no
the
way.
weird questions down. Oh, here goes Jayden going to answer it. He's playing into Brody's shit. Don't play into Brody, dude.
If a question comes up on there, feel free to ask. I don't care what it is, dude.
All right.
I don't
All
care
right,
if
he's
a-
nicer than we are. Fuck you.
If a girl
You're gonna-
asks whatever, dude, you feel free to ask.
You're going to have to filter the ones about me being single because there's going to be a lot of those.
Anyway,
Oh,
back to hunting. Brody, since Brody ruined the whole podcast, everyone click off this shit. Delete us. Unsubscribe.
Oh, God. Brody's going to sleep.
Anyway, so Jayden has never fished in his life, right?
Fished?
Yeah.
Yeah, fish. What in the world? Who ain't gone fishing?
So yeah, what's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
What kind of fish?
It's a Brody
Bass.
question. Oh, bass.
Bass? I would probably. I didn't weigh it, but if I had to take an educated guess, 6.5 pounds.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
a stud.
I mean, man, I used to bass fish pretty often. Me and Greg Jones.
Yeah, boy,
used to
man.
go
Rest
all
in
the
peace.
time. Yep. We used to
Good
go
guy,
all the time.
man.
He used to
Good guy.
take me, man. We had this one spot. It's called BBN. Nobody knew about it. Me and him and his brother and his family, and we'd go out there, dude. It was loaded with lunkers, man. Seriously. And then everybody started figuring out about it, going out there, and they started trespassing people. and shit.
Yeah, I started doing that. I started going out there first, and I put it on Snapchat.
Is that what
Said
happened?
everybody come out here and fish.
Dude, everybody found it. I don't know how or what, but everybody found that honey hole that we had. Man, I'm telling you, you couldn't go there. I mean, if you fished that pond for a couple hours, you're just going to catch you a 5-pounder or better, for sure. And you can
Yeah.
see them, too. You throw your lure down in there, you can see them.
I used to have so many good ponds in my life. I mean, in the last 10 years, I've had some great ponds. And in the last probably 2 years, they've fucking been fucking
Owned
just
by someone else.
drained by fucking everybody else, yeah, or just everybody's been kicked out or something. But it's impossible to get any good ponds.
Well, that goes with. I feel like we say this all the time, but people always. He's about to get kicked off this fucking show. But I feel like people will not let you do anything anymore. Just the simple fact of everybody disrespecting everything people own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta respect the people that let you come in there and they respect you enough to let you on your land. And we've said it a million times. Like I sound like clockwork. You know, like anybody that's listening to the podcast, it's all they talk about. It's like because it's impossible to find anywhere to go, man, and it's pretty hard. It's hard hunting right now too, though. I hate to switch topics, but it's super hard hunting right now. October's coming. That rut's coming soon. It's getting in that mid time where there's like I'm not getting any of my deer on camera. It's been hard hunting for me, man. I'm hunting a really, really old deer that Ryan had on camera for like 20 years or whatever, but hopefully I can kill him. Yes, he said.
I mean, mid to late October is the best time to be bow hunting. That's like the best time.
Yeah,
coming up.
yeah, and I can't wait. Yeah, when they're starting to come back around, and I'm ready to go.
Back to the topic of treating people's stuff with respect. If somebody's letting you come out there and hunt or fish or whatever, and you're leaving trash, I mean, that's pretty disrespectful. You should always pick up after yourself and treat their place like you would yours, if not better, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, always, treat other people's stuff how you'd want your stuff treated. That's the quickest way to get kicked out of anywhere if you're fishing or hunting.
Yeah, and get everybody else kicked out too, not even just yourself. I mean, you're fucking everybody.
Yep, for sure, man. It's very wise words from Jayden, man. He's a very respectable guy. We love him. We're glad you come out. I don't know how long we've been going. We haven't been going very long. It's because of all the stupid stuff.
Yeah, I was down bad earlier, man. With the poison ivy on my face, and I went and got a steroid shot yesterday, and it kind of made me like sick, like nauseous almost. And,
yeah.
I went home and like.
Super glad you're rubbing that right on the mic too. I'm just kidding. Super glad whoever sits there is freaked next time. They're what the freak? What, Brody? You got some more questions? Oh, okay. Nobody's in there anymore. Cool.
No, you got Brody gunshot now. Look at him.
It's okay, Brody. Man, we love you. Man, I don't know, Jayden. Are you super excited to kill this deer, or what? Are you gonna kill a deer this year? Are you super excited?
Yeah, I'll probably kill one. I'd like to see a bigger one on my camera, and just to get me excited to go out there, and. Because if I see a big one on camera, I mean, it's just gonna make me sit there,
Yeah,
longer and longer.
We're gonna see a lot of
for him
comments.
to come out, whether he comes out or not, it makes it a whole lot better.
We're gonna see a lot of
always
comments.
know there's that chance he could walk out at any minute, so you
Yeah.
sit there all night.
That's what keeps you there,
A lot of comments are gonna say using them cameras. Can't hunt using them cameras. I live by them. I love them because it makes it so much easier, man.
I mean, not necessarily easier. I mean, you do know what time your deer's gonna come out, and you can get a good idea about it. But if you don't know what's out there, I mean, I guess you can get a little excited about that because you never know. But if you know that you've got a 180-inch deer, it's walking around your area, and you're sitting in your stand or your blind or whatever, and it's just like, where is this motherfucker at?
Yeah.
So that makes it 10 times more exciting, 10 times more.
Yeah, I'm super stoked you're into it for real. I'm so glad watching you getting into it and watching you get like last year turkey hunting was so fun, man. I know we talked a little bit about that, but killing your first turkey was fun for me. I'd love to see you get your first deer too, man.
I'm trying to find a hobby that I'll work literally Monday through Saturday, so I'm trying to find a hobby to keep me busy other than going to the bar or whatever. And hunting, I found a sweet spot for hunting, and
hopefully you keep it, man. Seriously, I mean, it's a great thing.
It's great therapy, for sure.
I work out of town a lot, so like this time next year I may not even be here, so I mean, I may take a week off to come and deer hunt, but since I'm back home now, I'm working a little bit closer to home. I got a little bit of time to get into some things I wasn't.
And I hope he moves far away so we can go hunt.
But
Anywhere we want.
if I'm halfway across the country, man, I'm not going to just keep coming back home and for a damn deer. It's not. It's not.
No. I'm not even saying that. We'll fly to your ass and we'll find a spot public land to hunt right there by you.
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, if I'm out of town working, I'm not coming back just to deer hunt. You know.
Yeah.
So that'd be just for that hobby. That's a lot of money between getting there and then getting back to the job and, you know, spending all that time putting effort into deer hunting. I'd rather just stay on a job and make some more money than come back home for a deer.
I'm hearing crickets. I
do too, for real.
I saw crickets. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We have the windows open, man. It's so hot in here. I hear crickets. You hear crickets, Jayden?
Not through the mic.
What you got, Brody?
I can hear them outside the headset.
So one of the viewers on the TikTok live had a question. What is your opinions on high-powered rifles during the mid-rut, the middle of rut?
Well, Jayden uses a crossbow, so next question. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
love 'em.
I'm just kidding. High powered rifles, mid rut, dude. I'll use a bow every single day. When that rut rolls around, boy, you're gonna see my redneck ass with a rifle in my hand.
Man,
I'll be up there.
in my
Shit,
opinion,
I'll be sitting in the truck for all I give a shit. I'll hunt all year long and stand, bow hunt. As soon as that rut comes around, boy, you're low. See 180-inch deer come rolling through the field. Any time of day, too. 12 o'clock in the afternoon, you'll see 180-inch deer out there. My ass will be sitting in that truck propped up with the heat on.
in my
No, I'm just
opinion,
kidding.
it
I
doesn't
hunt.
matter what you use. You know, I mean, a high-powered rifle or not.
No,
Or
you're hunt.
I mean, compound bow is a little hard. I mean, it is harder because you gotta get the deer closer and it's more challenging. I mean, you're not just lining up a scope.
But a crossbow ain't very easy either. We tried sighting in his crossbow and we couldn't even do it. Your crossbow is like super. Well, Vortex scope makes their shit where brain scientists can sight them in. So we was out there. We lost 5 arrows. And fucking, I watched one arrow like skip across the grass and go into the neighbor's hayfield. Crazy, man. We finally got him sighted in, and I mean, I don't think if it's that much different. I think that it's you can shoot farther with one for sure with a crossbow. But with the way you were shooting and everything, you still got to get them into bow range, you know? Like, well, sometimes, like, if you don't know what you're doing like us, you can shoot a deer at 100 yards with a crossbow. But like us, we're probably going to shoot a deer at 30, 40 for Jayden, you know? Like, I use a compound bow myself. But if there's the day comes that I need to use a crossbow, I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? And Jayden's crossbow, he got it sighted in. At least he's hunting, man. Not a lot of people are hunting. Not a lot of people can say they killed a deer. So
Yeah.
if Jayden gets to experience that
Don't
this
matter
year,
how
then
you get it, as long as you get it.
yep.
My dad's been using a crossbow the last few years. He ain't killed shit. He's missed fucking turkeys, deer, fucking everything. Man. He fucking shot his trailer tire out one day and sighted in.
There was a guy on the TikTok video say he shot 2 of his toes off. I mean, they are dangerous though
Jesus
because
Christ.
we had it cocked back in
What
the
kind of
blind.
fucking cutting diameter he got on them arrows? He using them fucking turkey arrows? Those turkey broadhead with a 4-inch cutting diameter?
Listen to this shit. Tell him how we unloaded it.
So
We uncocked it. We didn't shoot it. We
I've
uncocked
never
it.
fooled with a crossbow, man. This is my first time ever, you know. And you know, we had it cocked in the blind, arrow in it, just ready for if something walks out. And you know, daylight goes down. We're trying to figure out how to uncock this thing. So we're up there looking it up.
They make those decocking arrows or some shit. The
Yeah.
decocking bolts.
Well,
Fuck that. Who's gonna buy that? You
I don't
know?
have one. So we took the broadhead off of the arrow, and you know, I'm sitting there with the ropes.
It has a
tension on.
pause. It has a safety lock feature. You can't dry fire the bow. You can't pull the trigger or nothing
Have
if
an
there's an
arrow in it.
arrow in it. So the videos we looked up, you had to pull the arrow out and have pressure on it. That wasn't the case. You had to go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta put tension on with your hooks, and you know, kind of rig it to where like, you know, my foot's in it, and I'm holding it with these hooks,
And the arrow's in there.
I gotta have Kitchen put it on fire and pull the trigger that way to release.
The arrow's in there, and the arrow's in there.
Slowly let it down. It's dangerous as hell. Really, I mean, you can really fuck some shit up, man, if you ain't paying attention.
And the arrow's in there. The arrow's in there, dude. No broadhead, but the arrow is in there.
No broadhead. I mean, I hope
Yeah.
you're smart enough to take the.
They make like a decocking bolt. Have you ever seen them? Yeah, they got like a
Yeah.
big rubberized.
We finally figured that out, but he
Yeah.
didn't buy one when he bought it. And a lot of
Yeah,
people
sure,
put
man.
sticks up there.
Really? I don't know anything about
They put
decock.
sticks
I
up
just knew
there.
that because my dad has one.
A decocking area, they just shoot them in the
I
ground.
think
Yeah.
most people just use a practice tip and shoot it in the ground.
Really?
I think that's what most people do.
Yeah, we looked it up.
I just thought they were so powerful, like that close to the ground, they'd probably blow the arrow up too. I just,
Probably,
Dude, I ain't
I
shitting you.
I didn't want to ruin another arrow.
Dude, that bow he had, we set it up. He's like, I'll shoot up 15 yards. So, all right, man. We set him up 15 yards. Boom, went straight through the fucking bow target, and I watch it go through there. He hit a little right, so it hit on the outside, but went straight through it. It bounced off the grass, dude, and I watched it just fly into infinity, into the fucking air. Like there's cows over there and everything. I was like, oh, they're dead. They're dead.
Don't expose me like that, man. 'Cause I might have a dead cow over there, you know?
Don't expose him like that. Brody, you got anything else? Will a crossbow kill a cow? Brody, look that up.
I'm sure it would.
Oh yeah, it absolutely will. People are always farmers. You go and ask, they're like, nope, my mule got shot last week. Can't do it. They won't let you hunt. Well, somebody shot my mule thinking it was a deer. How the fuck do you do that? Somebody explain to me that.
We got a big body doe out here.
I don't
How
see
the
how.
fuck do you do that?
I mean, I get the whole orange safety thing for rifle season, but how do you mistake a human being walking through the woods for a fucking
People
deer?
do it a lot during turkey season because there's no
Yeah.
orange and
On
people are
public
hiding,
land.
and you got decoys out in front of you. You get shot a lot during. Like people get not. I mean, you don't typically get shot, but a lot of people get shot during turkey season because you're completely fucking camo and you got decoys fucking 30 yards out in front of you.
Yeah, I mean,
People shooting,
but you
but
got to see
deer
what
hunting-
you're shooting.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that's like
I'm
rule
6
number
foot-
one. Yeah, I mean
I'm 6'2", man. If you see me walking through the woods, mistake me for a turkey. You're just
Bigfoot.
you don't need to be fucking hunting.
Bigfoot.
You're
What
blind
is
as
it?
a
What are them?
bat.
Skinwalkers?
yeah.
Skinwalkers? Bigfoot? Dude, I'd shoot your ass walking through the woods.
I mean, it amazes me, man. I know accidents can happen, but
Yeah, no, they're definitely screwed up. It is
you
screwed
see
up.
somebody walking through the woods,
Don't
and
shoot
you
'em.
can obviously tell that's not your deer that you're hunting. That's not a fucking turkey.
Yeah, people are stupid though. For real, in the hunting world. What is it, Brody? Go ahead with us. Go ahead with us.
With your question about will a crossbow kill a cow?
Will a crossbow kill a cow? Yep.
It says yes, a crossbow can kill a cow. In July of 2024, an Oklahoma man and a juvenile were arrested after killing more than a dozen cows with a crossbow in Shawnee, Oklahoma. The cattle included breeding and sales calves. The loss estimated was $35,000.
He shot 12 cows.
It says animal cruelty charges after 14 cattle killed with a crossbow at Oklahoma monastery. An Oklahoma man and a juvenile have been arrested following a month-long investigation into killing more than a dozen cattle that belonged to the monks at a Shawnee monastery.
I got 12 cows and killed. That's crazy. It's actually crazy.
Why would they do something like that?
Yeah, people are messed up though. Somebody here close killed a cow, skinned it out, and left it for dead. And the cops have a good idea who it is, but they don't know. It's not me. It's not me.
You were saying it was me.
No, not you. Not you.
What the fuck
It
you
is
talking
somebody.
about?
It is somebody that lives pretty close around here. Did that? Supposedly shot a cow and took the back straps out of it.
Was it his cow?
I swear to God, no.
No.
It was somebody else's that was letting them hunt.
Then that's screwed up.
It's
If it's
messed
your
up,
cow, I
man.
feel like you could do whatever you want with it. If that's what you want to
Yeah,
do with your
I mean-
goddamn cow, fucking shoot it and skin it.
I really thought you were accusing me of fucking.
No, somebody
murdering
did shoot a cow
livestock.
though. Literally, somebody did shoot a cow. Supposedly, this is all hearsay. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But somebody did shoot a cow, and supposedly the cops there's. If you're listening, they're on to you.
I got no
Austin's
idea what
on
you're
to
talking about.
They're on.
I don't know
I'll
somebody
tell
that
y'all
would do
after this.
something like that.
Tell you after this. What, Birdie? What, you got a question, man? No, he's just sitting over there. My fault.
So y'all don't go off of no, y'all ain't got no monologue.
No,
or
he's
whatever,
hoping
no
you talk a
script.
little more.
Shoot, I feel like I've been talking.
Yeah. Hey, that's the podcast, man. We just throw it together. Honestly, I feel like the truer it is and the less scheduled it is, it's better. I don't know. Even if we get the pauses, man, some people listen to them. We got some people that like to listen, so
Yeah.
we enjoy it.
There's always a couple awkward pauses, but it does flow a lot better when we're not fucking writing down our questions.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, because if you're writing down a question, man, you just gotta keep looking and.
That's what we got Brody, man. He ain't fucking giving a shit.
Yeah,
Really.
he ain't doing nothing. Hey, how do you like the podcast setup, though, Jayden? Do you like it? Is it everything you thought and more?
The setup.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's nice. That's why when I first walked in here, I was like, "How much money you got into this?" You know? At least 5,000.
I mean, yeah, I love it, man. This is something you love. You know, you get invested in stuff.
It's pretty professional. I mean,
Oh, for real, yeah. No, we get like a lot of compliments all the time. There ain't like too many crazy people that watch. Like a lot of our videos now are doing good, and like a lot of our podcasts, like in the beginning, did really really good. And I think we were posting a lot, and we're still gonna just keep posting because screw it, we don't care who watches, you know.
I hope it works out for you. You at least get what you put into it back out of it. You know?
Oh yeah, I mean, I just get that. I got that the first day anybody even commented or liked it, man. Honestly, I don't care about the money, man. It's made every day. I'm gonna have to work anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well just enjoy what I got and enjoy the time I got with my buddies. I mean, how much do you get to sit down and just talk to your buddies for an hour anymore, man? Work and everything going on. You get to sit around, and me and Steven get to talk like pretty much every day, and me and you now talking. I met a lot of cool people through this. Met Goldie, man. He's super cool.
Yeah, I watched that one a little bit. I watched that podcast a little bit. I think your mics was screwed up on that one. See
Yeah,
how
they
sound
were.
like.
Sometimes,
screw up a lot on that
yeah,
one,
they
yeah.
screw up a lot every time, man.
I mean, it's been pretty good so far on this one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, we've had a good podcast, dude. I think a lot of the time it's just getting everything in the right direction, and there's really nothing you can do about it unless you buy something like, I don't know, if we bought like another like thing that sequences all separately, and I'd have to buy all new mics, and I don't want to do that yet. And I just kind of just been holding off on it, you know what I'm saying?
These mics are good, man.
Oh, they're super good. They're just not XLR, man. That's like the best. Like the connections are so good. You don't have no faulty. Like that one, I'm pretty sure is faulty. So
You don't need none of that.
no, we make it do, man.
Yeah, work with what you got.
We make it do. What do you want about future videos for us? Future videos for us. That's what I want to talk about. Future videos for us. If you're still listening, we got plenty of content coming your way. If I kill a deer, if Steven kills a deer, if we both don't kill a deer and we suck, we're gonna kill a doe with our bows. Catch, clean, cook.
We got coyote hunting coming up. Coyote hunting's getting big right now again.
Oh, that'd be fun as hell.
Yes.
I'd love to
What was the
go
other
do
one?
that.
We had one other one we was talking about. Duck hunting, but that's
Duck hunting, that's a while away. Sauger fishing.
Sauger fishing. Yep, we got sauger fishing
Hey,
coming
there's
up
a good spot for sauger fishing down in Foster
at the dam.
at
That's
the
where we're
dam.
going. Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. I got a guy from work that
Whoa,
goes.
whoa.
What?
I got a guy from
No spots, dude. Come on. No, I'm just
If you,
kidding.
if
Everybody
you don't know
knows
about
that
the dam in Foster,
Yeah.
you're fucking living under a rock. But we got a guy. I got a guy at work. I work with. He goes every fucking day of the fall sauger fishing. He catches big walleye down at the dam, sauger, saug out all the time. So we're gonna do that as soon as it comes in. He said late October, November, all through the winter. Basically, it's all good. So we're gonna try to do that. It's a lot of fun. Really good too. They're really good eating.
Oh yeah, I've never ate one, and I'm kind of scared to eat one out of the Ohio River, but I will. But we're gonna try to push videos out. I know I've been trying to kill this buck, man. I really want to kill him, and I want to kill a doe so we can do catch, clean, cook. That'll be like a group video. We're all gonna kind of go out and try to kill a doe. Like we'll bring everybody and kill a doe, and we'll cook up like a big feast and have a big like, you know what I'm saying? Just like bunch of people tasting it and a new way to cook it and skin it out. And I want to tan a hide. We can do that this winter too. I'm tan doe's hide. I want to do that so bad, man. I'm ready to do that. I've never learned how, so.
That'd be a good video.
Oh yeah, I do all that like one big video, maybe two. You Yeah, I would love that.
Catch a clean cook on a
Oh, yeah.
deer.
Yeah. And we got this cool new board, man. This cool new board, we'll be able to put
We'll need that sauger fishing.
Sauger fishing, man. We're gonna clean them, and then here's how it works, man.
It's got the measurement on there too, don't it?
Here's how it works. Yeah, the measurement on the front side, and then you're gonna set this on the bucket, and you'll be able to set it like this, and push all your meat. You just cut stuff up right here.
Yeah,
and
that actually is genius. I didn't know what you were saying earlier, and that makes sense.
Yeah, you set the bucket under you, and you just kind of cut it up and throw your junk
Dude,
right here.
You got a 5-gallon bucket to keep sauger in down there. You slap it on there, you measure it. It's got to be 15 inches, and bam, right in the hole.
Dang. What about
Perfect. I don't know. I'm thinking it's a little bit too big.
Anyway,
you got a.
already had the question.
Bro's got a question over here. What is it?
As soon as you started talking about the cooking, cleaning, and stuff, somebody come on here and ask, what is your preferred way to cook deer meat?
What is the preferred way to cook deer meat? The question is, that Birdie said, if you couldn't hear.
I mean, I have absolutely no preferred way. I'm not a fan. I'll eat it, but I've just never been a real big fan of deer meat.
All right. That's it. No, I'm just kidding. We
Hey,
didn't go to
as soon
robot
as
because
you
I
hit
actually
that-
touch it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. No, he's done with the podcast. This is it. We're wrapping it up. This is Steven's last time ever on the podcast. No, cooking the
As soon as you hit your mic, when you're trying to find.
favorite kind of deer meat is the tenderloin, and I love cooking the tenderloin. It don't matter how you cook it. Mainly in my mom's always cooked it, and my fiance's always cooked it, and we put it in a skillet. You put some oil in there, and you flour it up. Put that sucker in there and let it sizzle. I don't know what kind of seasonings, man. That'll be more in a catch clean cook because we'll figure out a new recipe. So it's like salt and pepper and some steak and like some steak stuff. I don't know. Whatever you season with. We like Cajun sometimes. Summer sausage is always good, and jerky's always good too. So, I mean, I love eating any part of the deer. Any part of a deer is good, but that's the best, man. The tenderloins. Cut the back straps out of them suckers. Unbelievable. Jayden, what do you like eating, man? You like eating it all?
Yeah, just whatever. My grandfather would make deer jerky or summer sausage, or he makes these deer Slim Jim deals with jalapeno cheese in the middle. They're so good.
Man, when I was in school, hey, I kill a deer, come straight in. People were offering me like $30 a bag for that shit. That was before inflation.
Yeah, there was one year
Rich as
in
hell.
school, we me and my grandfather, we hung up like 11 deer just hanging there for like a couple weeks. You know, it was cold enough you could let them hang. And I literally took every single book out of my book bag, my computer and stuff like that. I stuffed my book bag full of deer jerky, man. $200 a day. I was $5
Hey,
bag. It's like I was out there slinging dime bags out there.
Man, when it was deer season where we lived, I swear, man, you could literally charge whatever you wanted to for deer meat. I swear. I swear, it wasn't like Bragg County, man. There wasn't like everybody hunts. This is like, we're talking about graduating with what, 800 people, 600 people. They all never hunted a day in their life, and then boom, get that deer meat.
I had a 40-pound book bag, dude, stuffed full of deer jerky. I'd be out at the end of the day. I'm not shitting you. Like
They'd be
$200
eating it
a
up.
day.
It's like gum. You know how they got
Man.
gum?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
You got gum, and it's a secret who's got it. This is deer jerky.
I'd go out to my grandfather's, load my book bag up, and go to school, sell it, come back the next day, be like, damn, boy, you already out? I'm like, yeah, here's your money. We split the profits.
Split the profits. But you know that I love eating it, man. That's why I can't wait to get into Catch Clean Cook List. We've been doing a lot. We've been doing some of those videos, not a bunch. We ain't had any room to make content from trying to kill bucks. So once we do that, we're gonna continue the content rolling. We try to get squeeze the podcast in. I have no idea what's going on in the deer hunting world at the moment.
There'll be a bunch of videos come out, like if I kill a buck and get it on camera, and then Steven, and then you, and Ryan's video's already out. I mean, there's 4
Ryan's
videos
video's
right there.
fucking popping too.
It is, man. We
This
said
shit
it here.
always is so good, and he just never fucking comes on the
He
spot.
never tries. He never tries to do anything. He fell out of the tree stand and his arrow flew into a giant 160-inch 8-pointer, and he like walked and it immediately dropped it dead instantly, and he just walked up to it and starts holding it and like taking pictures, and then takes it to a processor and gets it mounted, and then there it is. He killed the biggest deer of his life in 5 seconds on accident.
Every year too.
Every year.
The biggest deer of his life.
First, it's
He
just
probably
first day of
hunts,
season.
he hunts that all year round. Though.
He hunts high fence.
He does, huh?
He hunts
does
high
hunt
fence
hard. He
only.
puts a lot of time and effort into it.
Yeah.
He hunts high fence
He
only.
is the luckiest motherfucker alive, though, no matter what.
He
anybody
said it
says.
ain't luck, man. It's skill.
I mean, nobody's gonna believe me, but we were bow fishing. I've told you this story before, I'm sure. We were bow fishing. I don't know if you've ever been bow fishing,
Nah.
but
He's gonna have
we're out
to
there,
go.
we're out there with a flashlight, and you're looking for carp. They're bigger fish. I mean, I'm sure you've seen them, but we see this gar floating on top of the water. It's probably 4 inches long, and Ryan's just fucking around, and the water's muddy as fuck. We can just see this gar on top of the water. You can't see anything below. Ryan said, I'm gonna shoot this gar, and he's just fucking around, tries to shoot this little 4-inch gar, misses the gar, and the arrow just sticks in the mud in the bottom. He fucking pulls it up, and there's a fucking dead carp on it. Fucking huge dead carp, shot right on top of the head, killed it dead.
Wow.
Never seen it. Swear,
That's how he
nobody
killed
believe
a
it
deer.
unless you're
That
there.
carp was looking at that gar, man.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
You fucking
He
never.
getting ready to eat that gar.
You
never
never
believe
believe it. I'm telling you, you wouldn't.
Yeah. I don't know what he does if he's so lucky. It's good karma, it has to be, but I don't know, man. He is pretty cool. He'll never come on the podcast probably, so only time you'll get to see him is killing ginormous deer.
I want to come on the podcast.
Oh, he will eventually.
will,
He
he
said he will. Just it has to be the perfect time, man. He's waiting on that perfect time.
He's got a lot of stuff going on, and it's a long drive for him.
Yeah.
It is.
He
He
said
don't, he don't
it
mind.
costs $200. $200 every trip to Maysville.
He don't mind coming to play golf every day.
Yeah,
Every
no, that's
day.
true.
Yeah.
Driving that far, just come play golf.
Yeah,
every
he
day.
sucks, dude. Actually, he's kicked off too. We're deleting the video immediately. No, I'm just kidding. No, we've had a great time, man. I've loved having you on, Jayden. I hope your first podcast experience was great. We've had fun, man. We've had a lot of fun hunting. I can't wait to keep hunting. Can't wait to keep producing videos. I can't wait to be able to kill more deer and see you kill your first one. And I'm ready to... I don't know. I'm ready to see you kill your first one, man. I'm excited for you. I'm excited to see what you got going on, and what we have in the future is going to be awesome too. I'm super excited for. I think everybody is.
Yeah.
The watches.
I'm excited too. Thank you guys for having me on, man. It's
Oh,
blessings.
absolutely. Yeah, for sure. So the crossbow thing with Jayden, that's the most famous video on TikTok we've ever posted. Has to be with Jayden.
There's a story behind that. It's not like I'm an idiot and, don't know about the rope and the hooks, We walked a country mile, and I forgot the rope and the hooks in the truck. I ain't going back to, go get those. I'm going to pull it back with my fingers. I go to pull it back, and I thought I heard the clicking noise, so I kind of let loose a little bit. When I let loose, that motherfucker went, got up underneath my foot, and come back. I mean, it didn't hurt me or nothing. It didn't even... it scratched my finger a little bit.
Hey, whenever
5 seconds
just
later, I
want you to
pulled
know.
it back and got it,
I just want you to know, when I was witnessing all this, because I was videoing that shit, I had tears rolling down both of my eyes, and Jayden's pissed. He's like, "Not that fucking funny." It's not that fucking funny, dude. And I have tears,
It
dude.
really wasn't that fun.
It was fucking-
I mean, how's that funny? Yeah.
Hey, 90,000 people think so, and I do too. It was fucking funny as shit. Well, go ahead, buddy.
So as of right now, that video has 108,000 views and 2,160 likes.
You know why it's got so many views? You don't know why it's got so many views and likes? I mean, there is haters out there, but everybody who's used a crossbow has probably fucking done it. You know what I mean? Forgot their hooks, pulled it back with their fingers.
Well, that's what a lot of the comments did say, man. We forgot. Yeah, it has how many comments on it, Brady?
109 comments.
And they're all hate comments. They're like, we wish your family would have never had you and all this shit. It's like, fuck that shit. It's like your family's a disgrace to this world. Like, dude, he's just pulling a crossbow back. Dude, that's so funny. No.
What is it?
I was about to get on there. Damn.
No, nobody ever said that. I was joking.
Some dude was hating on me, and I click on his profile, and he's taking videos of RC cars driving down mountains and little creeks, and I'm like, you're queer, buddy. You don't talk about me and hunting partner matching camos. You're the queer one over here.
Oh shit!
What do you got, Jacob? Brody, Phil?
The most liked comment that's on that video, it says a well-bodied man using a crossbow is equivalent to a man doing a woman's sport and bragging about it.
Yeah, a man in a woman's sport is crazy, but that has nothing to do with using a fucking crossbow. An able-bodied person, I told him my arm was broke. Arm fine, bitches. I told him my arm was broke. He was pulling the crossbow back for me. Get people off of his back. My arm was broke, man. My friend was helping me pull my crossbow back.
One ear and out the other.
Yeah, you don't read the comments, man. That's the one thing you learn about doing this shit. You don't ever read the comments, that's for sure. No, I've had, I don't know, man. You're ready to kill it. I'm excited for you, man.
Yeah,
I am super
hopefully
excited.
something big comes on camera and gets me a little bit more excited, a little bit more motivated.
You have a decent deer on camera. He honestly does have a decent deer on camera. I gotta kill him. I don't know if he's 3 or 4.
I want a stud.
It's a decent deer. Yeah, he wants a stud.
You got any other dream hunts or anything you'd like to go on? Like, other animals you want to kill?
Yeah, elk.
For sure. I think that's on everybody's bucket list at some point.
I would love to go elk hunting. It's been all up on my TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
People elk hunting. It just looks so fun.
Yeah, I'd love to do it too. They say it's a lot like turkey hunting. I think we talked about this last
Yeah,
time.
we did.
You're walking around. And,
You're fucking calling. You're fucking
Yeah.
trying to track them down. They're trying to come to you and all kinds of shit. They say it's a lot like turkey hunting, and I love turkey hunting. So
Yeah, I would love that for sure.
Yeah, that would be sweet, seriously. And you're going you're basically hiking, kind of call, and you're where the elk are. It's just so beautiful. Where they elk hunt.
there's actually an elk season in Kentucky. I don't know when. I know it's open like.
What you got, Brody?
Go ahead, Brody.
So right now there is for the Kentucky Elk Report that they closed it down 2019 to 2020. They had it for 1 year, but it says that there's elk in Lewis County, Kentucky.
Oh, they did have them forever ago, right?
There was 450 released in Lewis County, Kentucky that Kentucky Fish and Wildlife has reported since 2020.
Yeah, what did they? Yeah, they're all gone now or something. They moved out of that, but they're not made to live here, I don't think.
I don't know how it's any different than the way they live in the fucking.
Yeah, but I think that's literally why they moved. They just don't like our polish.
Too cold, or it's too hot here, right?
I can't imagine that'd be
No,
the heat that kills them.
no, it's like what is it? Brody's shaking his head. Yeah, what
When
is
you're
it,
up in
Brody?
them
The fact-
mountains,
It's the temperatures.
We want facts. We want
Elks-
facts.
Okay. For the migration of elk from non-residential places is the temperature, because the extra layer that the elks have provided in their body for adaptation to areas.
you got to think.
So it's about their heat, man. It's about the heat, how hot it is, and they don't like adapting to new temperatures.
I don't know what the most famous state for elk hunting is, but I would assume it's Wyoming.
It's kind of like
North
Colorado or
Dakota,
somewhere.
South Dakota.
I want to
all
say
that.
it's like
But
Colorado or something for real.
You got to think of the mountain ranges. It might be 70 or 80 degrees down at the bottom of the mountain, but when you go up the mountain, it's get to 30 or something.
Where's the top place, Brody?
Says the top place to elk hunt in the United States is Montana. The top choice for residents and public land bulls.
Montana.
Selection of big bulls and higher success rates.
Montana, then.
When we went to Wyoming to go mule deer hunting, we saw a bunch of elk, shit and tracks and everything. And then one night we were coming back. This lady's driveway we were hunting on was fucking 20 miles long or something. We were on her driveway and there was a fucking herd of 30 or 40 elk that went right in front of our truck. There was 3 or 4 bulls bouncing through there with them. It was fucking pretty cool. There was nothing huge, but it was awesome. Ryan, another thing about Ryan being lucky as fuck, he went to Montana hoping he'd find a fucking elk shed, and he found a giant. You've seen his elk shed. Fucking as wide as fucking Brody, bro.
Yeah. Well, let's not go too crazy, but it ain't that big. But I want to go there so bad, and that could be a very possible future video as soon as I get the money
What?
saved up, going on an elk hunt or going on a mule deer hunt anyway, because it's super expensive to do all kinds of different hunting outside the state, and hunting different animals is just super crazy in Wyoming and stuff. But that's where I want to go. It's so beautiful.
I watched a video not too long ago of Joe Rogan doing a deer hunt in Nevada. And it's almost like he was hunting elk. He was walking around. It's not like he was sitting in one spot. He was walking around.
Was he mule deer hunting or something?
I ain't sure what it was. I forgot, but it looked pretty fun to do. Go to Nevada and hunt deer.
Nevada?
In the desert.
I don't know what they got out there.
What do they got out there? What do they got in Nevada, Brody? I really don't know. I'm kind of confused too. I know they have whitetail.
They have whitetail. I think whitetail
Everything has
everywhere. They have
whitetail.
axis deer or something random like that. I can't
Oh,
remember.
axis deers in like Germany.
Are they?
I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know.
I was lying. We're waiting on Brody,
I know they have
man.
like a specific deer in Texas that they only have in Texas.
Roe deer. No, not roe deer. Go ahead, Brody.
So, Nevada has many types of game to hunt. They have a mule deer, a Rocky Mountain elk, a pronghorn antelope, mountain goats, black bear, mountain lions, and desert bighorn sheep.
So they have everything we have.
So he was probably hunting mule deer.
Where's that at?
Yeah.
Nevada,
So you
They was hunting mule deer. They didn't have whitetails.
go on the Las Vegas Strip,
blacktail.
win some money at the casino, and then
Dude,
go
hunting,
hit it. It's out in the desert. Kill
the
it.
desert.
hunting the mule deer was crazy though. Like it's
I want to.
completely different, man. We just would go out there. You'd find a random hillside you could set on where you could see as much land as you could see. And we would just glass with binoculars for fucking ever. You could see one. You could drive fucking to it basically, and then fucking get a shot at it. Like they don't even fucking know you're there basically. Where we were at, there were deer every fucking where.
I'm ready. I'm ready to do that, man. I cannot wait to make a video of that. I'm so stoked.
If we could
I don't
just
know
do a
when we
trip
can.
like that,
Yes.
I mean, oh man, you could film
Man,
the whole fucking thing.
But the coolest thing ever, what I liked about going out of state hunting last time, we camped in a tent and took a shower in a cave and everything.
Primitive.
We were straight up primitive camping, so I mean, it made everything more rewarding if we had killed anything. We didn't kill anything. It's super. Nobody understands how hard that is.
What?
Going out of state and public land hunting
Yeah.
primitively, super hard, man. Super hard.
Any public land hunting is hard. That's what we were doing.
Public land up here. Public land literally behind my house. Impossible to kill an animal.
I've got a
It's like a ghost town.
I've got a buddy who's up here for work because our job's going on up here right now. He's from Florida, and there's a nature reserve or public hunting land in Ohio over there by Batavia.
Yeah.
And he says he's been going out there and he ain't gonna have no trouble. I don't know how many times he's been yet, but he said bucks everywhere.
Really?
I mean, bucks everywhere.
Well, Ohio's a different breed than here or somewhere, but I don't know. Public land is, depending on what time you go, is pretty hard. I think. I suck, though. I don't do it much. Maybe I'm not an avid outdoorsman. What you got, Brody?
So to go back on what he said with the Nevada thing, apparently to hunt big game in Nevada, you must have a tag, which is awarded through a random draw process. So you can't just buy a tag in Nevada to hunt big game, elk, bear, mule deer, stuff like that. It's a random drawing to which you're awarded through a random draw.
So you can't just go buy a tag in Nevada.
Is
You
that
have
only
to.
for out of state, like non-residents? Because that's what we had to do in Wyoming too. We went to Wyoming, we had to get drawn to go hunt there. Like everybody in the group had to get drawn. Well, not.
Yeah, so you have to get drawn. Pretty much, it's basically like anything you hunt out of state.
Yeah, I mean,
You had to get drawn for what?
Our drawing for Montana was, or for Wyoming was, you could put in as a group of 4. If one person out of the 4 got it, then the whole group got to go. And it was basically like you were for sure getting it.
Guaranteed.
Somebody was going to get. Like every year that we actually put in to go, they got drawn.
What did we put a drawing for this year? We put a drawing for the early hunt.
Oh,
in
it was
Mississippi.
early. It was early Alabama, wasn't it? Or was it early Mississippi?
Mississippi.
Yeah, early. It was
Early
turkey
Mississippi.
What
That's
are you
what
what
we-
hunting?
Turkey.
Oh, turkey.
Because it opens up like when we're laid off. So we have we have that, we can do whatever we want. I mean, he still has work, but me and Ryan are laid off and we do whatever. And the early seasons, like we don't even have to worry about coming to work ever. We could stay up there and hunt until we killed one.
Dude, it was Alabama we got that for. Remember? Because we were all going to go, and we were like, we're just going to wait another week if we don't
No,
get it.
we said we were never going to Alabama
We
ever
were.
again.
But no, we did the early drawing for Alabama. Remember? Because we had to come in a week later than everybody else after we didn't get drawn. Andrew and Logan got drawn.
No, I'm talking. No, yes,
I couldn't-
the year we hunted,
Yeah, I couldn't put in for Mississippi because I never had my orange card.
Yeah, but that's the year we hunted.
Yeah.
This year is what I'm talking about. This
We're gonna do
turkey
it again, is
season.
what you're saying?
So how
No, we already did.
I know. I'm saying it was for Alabama. It wasn't for Mississippi.
without your orange card, how do you get a license in Kentucky?
You don't.
After you turn 18.
You can get a license. They never. I mean, I didn't have an orange card forever. I got one
shit.
now. Yeah, we're gonna cut this. No, I never had an orange card.
I don't have one.
I mean, I didn't have one my whole life. But they don't check you or anything when you buy a license. I've never been questioned about an orange card.
After you turn 18, it don't matter.
Yeah, but
Yes, it
when you
does.
go to it does. When you go to
If you were
buy
born
your
after 1971, like January 1st, 1971, I think you
Dude,
have to have an orange card.
Brody, look this up.
Look it up.
when you
Hunter's safety
I
course.
promise you gotta have it, man. I promise.
Even
Yeah.
after you're 18, you have to have a
Yes, you
hunting
have-
card.
That's why I couldn't go to Mississippi with you, because I didn't have my orange card and I
Yeah.
couldn't be with you all. Alabama had that program where if you didn't have it, I could hunt with Ryan or you.
Yeah.
But I actually got it before we went, just in case I needed it for that early drawing.
Yeah, we had to walk Steven around like a toddler out there.
Yeah, I had to hold
His
the
orange
pocket.
card. He had
That's
to hold.
exactly
hold
why
our
I'm
pockets.
hunting in Ohio. Is because I don't have my orange card and I can't get a Kentucky
You can.
license.
It's a national thing. That's how I did mine last year.
You can get your Kentucky license.
Well, I can't. I'm
You gotta go
acceptable
through the
for 1
class.
year, and I
Yeah.
already used my 1 year.
You can go to the classes in Kentucky, but it's a bitch because you got to pick a date that they actually
Yeah.
have a gun range thing open. But I did mine, so I think it's a loophole. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm legal, but certain states, there's like 5 or 6 states that you can do your entire test online, and everybody is, I guess it works for every state. So it's a national thing. It's not like a state regulated
Yeah, but
program.
you didn't have to be a resident of that
No,
state?
so I was not a resident in California, like the actual state of California, and I took my online course in California or it was North Carolina, one of the two. And you get a card in the mail and everything, and it's legit. Like I got the card, and I don't have it on me, but yeah, it
Yeah.
gives you like the number. All you really need is the number at the bottom, like your hunter safety ID number or whatever. But that's what I did last year.
That's the reason why I don't have my orange cards, because I don't want to take
It's a
time off
pain
of
in the
work
ass
and
for
go
real.
to that class for the range. or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like-
Man, I've been totally wrong. I've never actually owned a license in my life. I'm just kidding. What do you got, Brody?
But follow back on what Steve said. It says, yes, now you have to have a hunter education card, also known as an orange card, if you're 12 years or older, were born on or after January 1st, 1975. You also must have a past hunter's education course and carry the completion card while hunting. Anyone, and then it says the KVFWR now has a permit that allows someone to hunt without a hunter education card for up to 1 year. But if you have previously taken the class and received the education card, you can tell the warden if it is caught that you have had it, just do not have it on you, and he can pull up your name with your social security number and name.
Yeah, because my orange card, I had it until about 2 years ago, and I opened my wallet, my dog chewed up, and it was black because it was dirty. I've had it in there for so long, kept it on me because I was so worried for so long. It was completely black. You couldn't read shit on it.
You don't actually have to have your original physical copy. You can print them off and have it.
Yeah, see, well, I just didn't want to do that.
I
ever
mean, if
again.
you don't have it right now, it's not like a
Yeah.
fucking huge deal. You're not gonna get off.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get a fine, I'm sure, but you don't.
Yeah.
It's not in.
All right, I'll pay it, whatever.
But yeah, you can do it all online. You gotta look at. It was a bitch because I couldn't go to Alabama and I couldn't go to Mississippi turkey hunting, so I went through a bunch of shit to get it done. And if I went through the Kentucky's stuff, every gun range day was after the date of turkey season in Alabama, so I can't fucking do that. So I looked up everything I could and finally figured it out, and I did it all online. It cost me like $30 or something. You got to pay for the course and shit, and the course probably takes like 3 or 4 hours on your computer at your house, and it's really easy. But you don't have to do a gun range day or anything, like an actual day in
Yeah,
person.
I might look into it.
Jayden, you got anything else for the podcast, man?
I ain't got nothing, man.
You talked out. First
I'm
podcast has Jayden wore down, man. Anyway, Jayden, we'll wrap it up, man. You're pretty tired and you got poison oak. Glad you come out, brother. We appreciate you and can't wait to see you kill your first deer, man. And we're excited. I'm glad Steven. This is the first time I ever meeting Steven.
Yep.
No, I met you at Tater's one time.
No, fuck
Seen you
that's,
there.
that's where I fucked up.
All right, we'll cut that. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm super glad, man. Jayden's been my friend for a lot of years, man. A lot of years. Hopefully, we'll see him end up doing something this year, and he'll be in more videos featuring on Never Quit. So if that's all you got, man, we'll wrap it up.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
We're done.